What's up, brick builders? Today's build is Mobile Crane. This is set number 128. Year it came out was 1971. Age group 6 plus, and it's got a piece count of 38. Hello folks, Sean from BRIT'N Bricks. Welcome to another build video, and this is an oldie. This would be when little Sean would be 1 year old. 1971, that's a long time ago. Not saying I'm old. A pretty cool little build this, and it was designed as an extra car to go on the 4.5 volts to 12 volt trains that Lego had back in the 60s and the late 70s. And this was just basically like an add-on set that was built on a plate, a great big plate. A 6 by, I think it's 6 by 12. No, 6 by 16. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 6 by 16 plate. That's a big plate. Yeah, it's got a little bit of features in there as well. Obviously, the crane, it lifts up items and stuff, but that's about it. It's not like the arm kind of bends back and forwards or anything like that. So there isn't too much playability on it. But it is an old set. What would you expect? Let's dive in and build it. Okie dokie. So we're going to work with our base plate first. It's a nice black plate. I'm sorry. Apologies to anybody if you can't see where I'm putting the bricks, because I noticed on a video a while back that you couldn't see where I was placing the bricks because it was so dark. There we go. So we're going to put a 2x4 there. This is the period correct 2x4s as well. You can see there's no crossbars in there at all. Back in the day, no crossbars. Another one there, and then we're going to do the same thing here. Yep. And there. So you got your base plate like that. And then we're just going to put some 1x8s. I think these are 1x8s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8s. Yeah, 1x8s black going straight across from those blocks to each other, like that. There we go. And that's pretty much our base plate sorted for the underneath there. We're going to put these really cool pieces here. Now these are old. Got the magnets. So we got a blue, and it's here somewhere. There it is, hiding in red, and a red, and they should repel. See that? So they will connect to the others. So we're going to put one on one side and one on the other. It's just going to go straight underneath like that. Then they're actually supposed to connect, but the magnets probably been swapped around. I would have thought they would have actually connected. Anyway, so there's our magnets in place, and these places are marked for the axles, and that's what you would have had would be the black axle blocks here with the 4 pins or holes in the side there. And you would have had the inside tubes, so it would have been a clear bottom and the inside tubes, and these are pretty good condition. See them nice and shiny. That's pretty good condition for these vintage blocks. They've been around the block. Anyway, got to put the wheels on. So we got these wheels, so these different kinds of wheels here. We've got spoked wheels for carriages. The train wheels usually didn't have the spoked wheels until later on. And you can see on the inside there, I don't know if that's going to focus on that. Let's see if I can get the light to catch it. There you go. Come on, focus. You can see the carriage etched in there. So these are supposed to be the carriage wheels. And these, same wheel. See this? Same wheel. But these are actually marked You see the little train? If I can get the light to catch it. See the little train at the top there? Those were marked for train. And later on, because these got no traction teeth on them whatsoever, they became sloped like this because they're flat. You can see the difference there? They became sloped like this, and then you put a band around it, and that's what gave it traction. Now, I didn't want to take this band off because it's a very, very old band, but this would grip the track and help the train move instead of it dragging the wheels across, because the actual motor wheels would have teeth, and along the track surface is like a load of teeth, and they would roll inside the teeth like that. There you go. So anyway, we're going to put these wheels on here. I just noticed. There we go. These wheels. There we go. Pop those on there. And those on there. And that's our wheels. So now we're going to build a slight little hump in there. I think the plate's not quite down yet. Let you see there. There you go. Now that's better. There was a little bit of a hump in that plate there. So now we're going to build the top of the crane. And we're going to start off with, so we got there was two different versions of this 4x4 turntable. Yeah, this is a turntable. Look, I'm holding the base and it's rotating around. This is a very vintage old turntable. There was two different versions. There was the smooth edged and then the faceted edge, and this model came with the faceted edge. So we have our period correct turntable, and we're just going to pop that. We're going to go 2 studs back, and then we're just going to pop that in here as soon as we can locate it in the studs. It's a bit tricky. Old Lego was tricky, you know. There we go. That's our turntable in place. And then we want our supposedly resting arm for our lifting arm. We're going to put a 1x4 yellow brick just across here, and this is where like the arm would have rested. But like say the arm doesn't move on this, so it doesn't matter. Then we're going to put 2 1x1 yellow bricks, 1 on each side like that, and that's where you would see the arm rest. So I suppose if you didn't have the string attached or anything like that, yeah, or even the top, you could rest it on there. Next we're going to make the base of the crane itself, and that is with a 4x6 red plate. We're going to put a 2x4 red plate on the back end here, so we're going to designate this the back of the crane, and then we're going to put 2 1x2 red plates across here. You could have easily cut that out with putting a 1x4 red plate in there. That would have taken the piece count down a bit, like so. And then we got a 2x4 red recess there, and that is going to be for our first arm. So we got 2 arms here, or hinges, both the same, with the holes closest to the hinge, and we're just going to pop this one in here like that. And then we're going to build the back with the winder. This is the winder, and this set came with the red drum. And I have kind of temporarily, I haven't tied it in there. I just temporarily put it in there. I'm just going to hook that over because we're going to trap that with a plate. Going to try and be clever again like I did with the other crane. If you haven't seen that, check that video out. And we're going to drop that on the back there. And that, incidentally, that other crane, it had the black drum, whereas this one has the red drum. I'm going to hold that there. And then we're just going to build the front here. We're going to put a 2x4 yellow brick, again without the supports, in the front. And then just on each side here, we're going to put a 1x2 trans clear brick, like so. And then we're just going to lead the string through the hole. And then we're just going to put this plate on top, trap in that string, boom. And that string should be okay now. It should work. Like say, those who remembered the video where I did another crane and it went round the inside of the drum, yeah, that didn't work out too well. Anyway, we're going to take our next hinged arm here, and we're just going to put the long part across the back here, like that. On here, it's going to attach to this piece here, but we've got to put another plate across here. Yep. So we're going to put this red. This is a 2x10. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. 2x8. Sorry. So we're going to go 4 studs up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pop that in there, and then just below it, we're going to put a 2x2, and then we're ready to put our hinge in place, and it should land on the just after the 2x2 there. So just put that in place like that, and that holds it in place nicely. Now should have thread the string through. That was my bad. Got to thread the string through this little hole. Probably do that without that being attached. Could be tricky, huh? Right. Through the needle. Ah, missed it. Threading the needle, he says. Oh. Why does it always just like cling to the edge and never through? Come on. There you go. Yay. And then we're going to put that back on top. Try not to trap the string. Try not to pull the string through. And there we go. So that's in through the underneath, runs across the top of the crane. So we're going to put this back together like that, and then on here we're going to put a 2x2, and then our 2x2 plate special with a hole in the top, and that's where the string's going to drop through. So now we need to take the string. This is a bigger hole, so that's okay. It's a little bit easier to thread through. Don't take that for granted though. Famous last words, Sean. Pop that through, boom, like that. And then before anything else, I'm going to tie the hook. If I can get that narrow enough. Oh dear, it's unraveling. That's not good. Let's see if I can stick it together. It's gonna be fun, this. Oh, hey, oh, look at that. Through first time. Wow. And then just gently tie it. Drop it down, just touch. That one. And tie the other on. So double tie it, because it will easily slip off if you don't. I'm going to do it too tightly so that I can undo it. And then with a bit of luck, it should reel in. Hey, look at that. I learnt from the last time. And then we're just going to situate this right in the middle of the plate on this turntable. Now, let's say old Lego used to be very tricky lining things up. But we got it. There we have it. That is our mobile crane for the old 4.5 or 4 volt to 12 volt trains. And you can see, like I say, this was the rest in place for the arm. So if you would have, I don't know if this is going to work. Oh, without dismantling the whole thing. There we go. And then you would be able to rest the arm in there like that. Ready for transportation. See that? That's what that would be for. So what a cool little build. A nice vintage 1971 mobile crane plate base. Can't wait to actually get the train set complete and then be able to run this along the track with the train as well. If you haven't seen the train moving, it was my first ever short. And I was very excited about bringing this train back to life because we had the motor service fixed and everything like that. Bought a broken motor on eBay. Made a good one out of several. And this train was just whizzing around this track. It was brilliant to see. Absolutely brilliant to see. So adding this to the set would be pretty cool. It was a different coupling system though from that train system to this one, being, like I say, this is magnet, whereas the other one, it was kind of 2 hooks that hooked into a plates. Anyway folks, if you enjoyed this video, you want to see some more content like this and not so much rabbiting on sorry, please don't forget to like, subscribe, share amongst your friends, family and anybody else you think would be interested in this kind of content. Also put your notifications on to all so you don't miss us in the next video. I'm Sean from BRIT'N Bricks. Peace.